The net is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour break. Amateur radio operators will be called in by province. When you check in, please give your call sign using proper phonetics. After all the maritime stations are checked in from round one, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in at that time. Just a quick reminder that due to the delay in the fusion system, please tee up for a second or two before transmitting and keep the push to talk button pressed for a couple of seconds after your transmission is finished. Before we begin, first of all, do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements at this time? Please come now at your call sign VE1CT standing by. Alrighty, now, before we begin the roundup, we'll start with stations which are time sensitive. Stations which are time sensitive, we can't hang around for the entire net. Please come one at a time, starting phonetically with your call sign. I'm standing by for you. Time sensitive stations. VE1CT.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra, VE1JS.
Alrighty, so far for time sensitive stations, I have VE9GC and VE1JS. Did I miss anyone or anyone else which is time sensitive? Please come now with your call sign. VE1CT standing by.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray, VE1 FOX.
And I have the Fox, VE1 FOX. Alright, top of the list for time sensitive stations. Good evening, Gordon. Huston Stone in your neck of the woods, sir. VE9GC, VE1CT. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Robert. VE1CC with the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. Yeah, we're obviously I'm online here with another meeting, so we're popping in and making it really quick. Nice day here today. It was mild. The snow's been melting, and all in all good. So we're looking forward to next Wednesday's night. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for calling me in. VE1 Charlie Tango, Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie.
VE9GC, VE1CT return. Good evening to you, Gordon. Doing good there, my friend. Glad to have you on board, and glad to hear the snow's melting in your area there. I think it's getting pretty close to getting the springtime itch. Alrighty, well, you enjoy your meeting, sir, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Have a good one there, Gordon. VE9GC, VE1CT, 7-2. Alright, going over to John, Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra, VE1CT. Good evening.
VE1CT in the net, VE1JS. Good evening, Rob. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for calling me in. Nice day here in San Nicole today. We've got a bit of sunshine, which was very, very a welcome sight to see some sunshine. Still a lot of wind, but it's letting down a little bit. Anyway, 7-3, have a good net. Look for you next week. V1CT, V1JS, 73.
B1JS, B1CT returning. Good evening to you, John. Oh, hey, at least Sandy Cove's awesome, son. I know most of it was cloudy here today. It's funny, although, now myself, I'm sensitive to light, or I'm visually impaired. I have light sensitivity. Like, if I get too much at one time, it gives me a headache. So, I have blinders on in my room here. And, you know, it's funny, when it's cloudy, it's almost like pitch black in here. Oh, it was pitch black for most of the day today. Anyway, hey, glad to have you on board, sir, and thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciated there. And, yeah, let's hope the sun continues to shine upon good old Sandy Cove there. You take a JS, VE1CT, 73. Going over to 3 Mile Plains, chat with the Fox. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray, VE1CT. Good evening, Kurt.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Good evening to you. Oh my God, there we go for name. Pick a company here that just slipped me on just like that there, Robert. Ain't that something? My soul. I don't know. Just getting over 60, boy, made a big difference. Hi. Anyway, good evening to you. Good evening to all the other operators on there this evening. Weather-wise, look, we've had rain, we've had snow, we had sunshine. And I'm telling you right now, it cleared it off, so definitely the sun has gone down. It looks more like we're going to have rain or snow. We got +2 right now on the old scale there, so maybe we won't. Maybe things will just pass us and we get none of that stuff. Anyways, Robert, thanks for calling me into the net, and thanks for doing it. With that, we do have company here, so we better get back to them. So with that, 7-3 all around. Everybody have a great evening. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, back to you, Robert. Have a great evening. VE1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray, clear.
Oh, VE1 FLX, VE1CT returning. Good evening to you, Curtis. Doing great, my friend, from 3 Mile Plains there, and, yeah, understood you got company there. Well, hey, hopefully we'll hear you tomorrow morning as well there, hi. Alrighty, you take her easy, my friend. Glad to have your check-in there for plane. You're in your have yourselves a great and safe evening there. VE1 FLX, VE1CT, 73. Alright, we're at the bottom of the time-sensitive list. We are now looking for, we'll start round 1 with Prince Edward Island and the stations of BY2 land wishing to check in this evening. Just come now with your call sign. VE1CT is standing by. Okay, we'll try one more time just in case. Any stations from BY2 land and the stations from PEI wishing to check in this evening, please come now with your call sign. VE1CT standing by. Alrighty, let's check on over to, let's see, do I want New Brunswick or Nova Scotia next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do New Brunswick this time. Round 1 New Brunswick, and he stations from BE9, BA9 land. Wishing to check in this evening, please come over to call sign BE1. CT is standing by for you. New Brunswick stations.
9 Victor Echo Alpha. 1 Papa Papa Lima.
VE9 PAL.
Victor Echo 9 Papa India November V9 PIN.
Victor Echo 9 Alpha India VE9 AI.
Victor Echo 9 Echo Uniform Victor V9 EUV Portable.
Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 1 Whiskey India November. VE1 WIN.
Alrighty, let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stations there from New Brunswick. I'll repeat back the list here. VE9, VEA, VE9, PPL. I believe I could have got that wrong. It's either VE1 or VE9. My apologies. I'll double check there in just a moment. Heard from Paul there, VE9 PAL. We got VE9 PIN, VE9 AI, VE9 EUV Portable, VE9 MTV, and Victor Echo 1 Whiskey India November. The PPL station, were you VE1 or VE9? My apologies. Go ahead.
VE1 Papa Papa Lima.
We've got you. All right, the Victor Echo 1. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Before I start with Vern, we'll take our portable first there. Good evening, Mark. Since in your neck of the woods, sir, VE9 EUV Portable, VE1 CT. Good evening.
VE1 CT, VE9 EUV Portable. Evening, Rob, and everyone on frequency. Been missing the net lately on Wednesday nights. I just get busy running kids around and all that kind of good stuff. But nice evening. We started out at the gym, and I had to finish up early due to a wardrobe malfunction. I blew the back of my trousers while I was doing squats. So that was an end to my gym after my presets. And I said, well, I'll go home and walk the dog and grab a radio. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, I just figured I'd pop in and say hi, give you a funny story to laugh at, and hope everyone has a good net and a good rest of your week. So 7-3 for now. Back to you, Rob. VE9 EUV Portable.
Hey, here, kind of gray day, but the temperature was up above zero, I think, most of the day. The snow was melting quite quick, so that'll be going soon, I think. Okay, Rob, that's about enough out of me. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for calling me in one more time, putting up with my foolishness one more time. And also, hopefully we'll be around next week to decorate the airways again. 7-3 all fine, upstanding hams. VE9 Victor Echo Alpha clear with VE1 Charlie Tango. Bye-bye.
There we go. Well, hey, one of you actually got through. EUV Portable had started his conversation there, and then once he dropped, hey, I heard Vern in there, 100%. So let's see. Mark, hey, good to have you on board this evening, my friend. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciated there. And, yeah, it's always funny when the joke's on us, isn't it? Hi. You take her easy and have yourself a good evening. BE9 EUV Portable, BE1 CT 73, and over to Vern, BE9 BEA, BE1 CT returning. Doing great there, Vern. Glad to have you on board this evening, my friend, and thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciated. I wish you a great and safe evening there as well. You take her easy there, Vern. BE9 BEA, BE1 CT 73. Alright, now, as soon as I get things off my screen here, get off there, okay. Next up is Patrick, Victor at the 1, Papalina, BE1 CT. Good evening. Well, let's try Patrick again there. BE1 PPL, BE1 CT. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Here it's very good temperature, not too cold. Lots of snow, but it's okay. Anyway, thank you for your call.
VE1 PPL, VE1 CT return. Good evening to you, Patrick. No problem at all, my friend. Glad to have you on board this evening. And, well, hopefully that snow will go away soon there for you. Hi. And you'll be able to, enjoy the nice, warmer air kind of thing. Hi. You take her easy, my friend. VE1 PPL, VE1 CT 73. Going over to Paul, since an Irish thanks here, VE9 PAL, VE1 CT. Good evening.
Yeah, VE1 CT. This is VE9 PAL. How you doing there, Robert? And Mike, my neighbor down the road there, and everybody else on the net there. Yeah, she's +2. A little overcast, but hey, can't complain about the weather so far, man. We had a very mild winter. Anyway, you guys all take care and have a great week. V9 PAL.
VE9 PAL, VE1 CT returning. Good evening to you, Paul. Doing great there from your area. Copy your +2 and overcast there. And thank you very much for your check-in, my friend. Greatly appreciate it. I wish you and yours a great and safe evening. Take her easy there. VE9 PAL, VE1 CT 73. Over to Peter next, Victor Echo 1, Whiskey, Indian November, VE1 CT. Good evening. Yeah, I see your cross line. Come on in there, Peter. VE1, WIN, VE1 CT.
There we go. Now we got it. Wasn't keying up there, so. Just want to say good evening, Robert. Have a great night and a great week, and we'll talk to everybody later. And I'm heading up to my cottage next Saturday to open it up for the summer. No, I'm just kidding. Not yet. It's too early. I got another month to go before I can even think of that. So I got to go get some of my ham radio gear out of the cottage, so, and bring it back. So that's what I'm doing next weekend. I'm going to go for They have they're gonna have the club's having a breakfast at where's their place in Sackville, Patterson's, next Saturday. Not this Saturday coming, but next Saturday. So gonna go to that and then go to the college and then come back. So the college is about I think half an hour from Sackville. And I want to see some of my friends while I'm up there before summer starts. So with that, Robert, back to you. Have a great night, great evening, and 7-3.
VE1 WYN, VE1 CT returning. Good evening to you, Peter. Doing great there, and hey, yeah, always good to make sure that the equipment's all good and functional and ready for when you officially go up there. Hi. Nothing good about when things break down and you gotta run around and find parts and that. Very aggravating. Anyway, glad to have you on board, my friend. Thank you very much for your check-in. Really appreciate it. And I wish you a great and safe evening, you and yours. You take her easy there. BE1 WIN, BE1 CT 73. And we're going to whip over to Bert in Edmonton, see how things go in his neck of the woods. BE9 PIN, BE1 CT. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Not much to report on this pump day, I think. +9. I saw +9 today. And it was sunny, nice. But it was a cold 9. It melted a little bit there, but not. We had some 5s last week, and it was melting more than that. So it was just a little chilly 9 today. So besides that, not much. Stay safe, and we'll probably talk again. 7-3 Fall Elite.
BE9 PIM, BE1 CT returning. Good evening to you, Bert. Hey, you're doing great there, and glad to have you on board this evening, my friend. And I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And I wish you a great and safe evening there. You take her easy. VE9 PIM, VE1 CT 73. Alright, we have 2 more left here on round 1 New Brunswick. We have Gary and we have Mike. Alright, let's go Gary first. Victor Echo 9, golf, sorry. Victor Echo 9, come on, where'd you go? There you are. AI, artificial intelligence, there we go. VE1 CT, good evening, Gary.
VE1 CT, net control, VE9 AI, good evening one and all. And it's a +5 here right at the present time. Warm day out, so melt the snow again, ready for the next time it snows. And the way it's been, everything melts, it melts off, and 1 week, and then we get snow, and then it melts again. So anyway, can't complain. So not much else new, I guess, just waiting for spring. So everybody have a great week. Back to net control, VE9 AI.
VE9 AI, VE1 CT returning. Good evening to you, Gary. Hope you're +5 there, my friend. And yeah, exactly. I think we're all of us are kind of hoping that spring's around the corner. Oh boy, let's hope so. Anyway, glad to have you on board this evening, Gary. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. You have yourself a great and safe evening there. VE9 AI, VE1 CT 73. And we're going over to Mike next. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, VE1 CT. Good evening.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Tango with the Maritime Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Good evening, Robert. Good evening to everybody else checking in, Bert and Paul and Gary and everybody else. Yeah, just thought I'd check in here since I have a little bit of time. We're on the smart meeting here, so just thought I'd better check in before it's too late. So have yourself a great net and a great weekend coming up. 732 all. VE1CT, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, VE1CT, returning good evening to you, Mike. Doing great there, my friend. From Town, glad to have you on board this evening, and I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciated, sir, and I wish you and yours a great and safe evening there. Take her easy. VE9MTV, VE1CT, 73. All right, that wraps up round one for New Brunswick. So we're going over to VE1, VA1 land now. Nova Scotia. Any stations wishing to check in, please come now with your call sign. VE1CT is standing by, stations Nova Scotia.
Victor Echo 1, Julie, Whiskey 1, JW.
VE1 HAP.
V1 KV.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo Tango Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Alrighty, so far I have 5 stations from Nova Scotia here. I have VE1 JW, VE1 HAP, VE1 KEV, VE1 VTC, and VE1 EPD. Did I miss anyone or anyone else from New Brunswick wishing to check in this evening? Please come now with your call sign, VE1 CT, standing by.
You said anyone from New Brunswick? VE9DEN portable, VE9DEN.
Alrighty, we also have VE9 DEN portable. Good evening, Denny. Actually, I was on Nova Scotia, but hey, if you want to stick around there, once I'm done there, I'll bring you right in there after everybody. Glad to have you on board there. Take your standby there. Alright, going over to John first, VE1JW, VE1CT, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Robert. Everybody on the net. I guess, like everybody else, we had kind of a mixed bag today, too, as well. Snow, rain, sun. But it was not a bad day overall. You know, got a little more work done on our little reno project, doing a little renovation in our bathroom. So, got a few more hours done on that today. So, we're picking away at it. Got another couple weeks to get it finished up by the end of the month, but might need a little hand. I got to hire my little carpenter that comes and does some stuff for me, so I'm trying to get him to come next week or the week after to do stuff that I don't feel like doing. I do the tearing out, and I get the carpenter to come and put it back together, make it look nice and neat. But anyway, we're progressing along. Other than that, nothing too startling down this end of the valley, just listening with interest. VE1 JW.
VE1JW, VE1CT, returning good evening to you, Eric. You're doing great there, my friend. Glad to have you on board this evening. And, hey, all I can tell you is you enjoy those projects there. Hi. Oh, boy. Boys, don't mind me. My head seems to be coming detached here on me. Anyway, hey, glad to have you on board this evening there. Thank you very much for your check-in there, my friend. You have yourself a great safe evening, you and yours there. VE1JW, VE1CT, 73. And now we're going over to Tuscan, chat with Sylvester here. VE1HAP, VE1CT, good evening.
VE1CT, this is VE1HAP, known as Happy, Hotel Alpha Papa Yankee, and new to the Fusion radio system. I guess I got it last week. I was on here last Wednesday, and making my way again on this one again this evening. So here we have a temperature of plus 4.1, and had a sunny afternoon, overcast morning, but kind of cool still. The air is quite damp, and I guess but late afternoon here it turned around that the sun came out for a little bit. I think it's giving a little more sun for tomorrow, but we'll wait and see. And all the snow is gone, and just starting to fertilize the grass. Hi. So other than that, that's about it from here. We'll say some trees, and we'll catch you later on. VE1CT and the Fusion Maritime Net. VE1HAP, 7 trees.
VE1HAP, VE1CT, returning good evening to you, no problem whatsoever there. Glad to have you on board this evening, copy your plus 4.1 there, and the snow's all gone. That's good, glad things are working out there well in Tuscan. Hi. Oh, thank you very much for your check-in, my friend. Greatly appreciate it, and I wish you a great and safe evening there. And welcome aboard the digital side. Hi. VE1HAP, VE1CT, 73. And we're going over to Kevin next to Direct 1 Kilo Echo Victor, VE1CT. Good evening.
Yeah, very good evening, Rob. V1 Charlie Tango for the Wednesday night Fusion Net, V1 KEV. Very good evening to all on the net there tonight. Just attending the SMART meeting there this evening, and discussing how the SMART's going to go, the symposium, and looking and sounding very well, very good there for sure. So anyway, just a check-in. I just want to let you guys know that we are still around. We still driving the loaner truck there, so my truck with the radio in it's still in the garage, trying to get fixed up. So that's it from here. Thanks for calling us in, and 7-3. Have yourself a great evening, Rob. V1 Charlie Tango, V1 KEV.
VE1 KEV, VE1 CT returning. I was kind of wondering where you were there, Kevin. My goodness. Hey, you gotta convince the company to put in the antenna and the bracket, so then all you have to do is, like if you have one of the amateur radios which have that removable faceplate, like an Icon 2700 or something like that, hey, all you need to do is put that in and off you go. Anyway, wishful thinking. No, you have yourself a great safe evening, my friend. No problem. We look forward to bringing you back on the air with us again. VE1 KEB, VE1 CT, 73. Alrighty, over to Brandon, Direct 1 Bravo, Tango Charlie, VE1 CT, good evening.
V1 CT in the Maritime Fusion Net, V1 BTC. Well, very good evening there, Rob. Good evening to everybody on frequency there. Not a whole lot going on here tonight, just kind of sitting back and and enjoying the evening, I guess. Anyway, sir, we'll let you go, and I'm thinking either next week or the week after we'll have our bi-monthly Canwarn meeting there online. Anyway, sir, we'll let you go. We'll say 7-3 to you. V1CT, V1BTC.
V1BTC, V1CT returning. Good evening to you, Brandon. Doing great there from your location in Durham there. And, yep, sounds like a plan. Look forward to the invite there. And, yeah, it would be good to have another one soon. Hi. Anyway, thank you very much for your check-in there, Brandon. Greatly appreciate, my friend. You have yourself a great and safe evening there, you and your family. Take her easy. And we'll hear from you tomorrow. Hi. V1BTC, V1CT, 73. Now, let's see. Yes, we have Edwin next. V1 EPD, V1CT. Good evening.
VE1CT, VE1EPD. Good evening, Rob. Yeah, thanks for calling me in. Not much going on. Nice day today, no rain, so that was all right. A little bit of work at the plant this morning. This afternoon, just cleaned up the truck. No work at the plant, so that was all right. Had some time off. And hopefully the weather will be good till the weekend, but I don't think so. VE1CT, VE1EPD, 7-3.
V1 EPD, V1CT returning. Good evening to you, Edwin. Oh, yeah, it's always good to have a little bit of time off, especially when it's unexpected. Makes a good surprise there. Hi. Oh, glad to have you on board this evening, my friend, and I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. I wish you a great and safe evening there, my friend. VE1 EPD, VE1CT, 7-3. Alright, now, Denny was just a little late there, but I'm going to bring him in anyway, because I got him checked in here. Please to recommend, Echo November, VE1CT. Good evening, sir. How's your portable working?
Oh, good evening, Robert. VE1CT by Maritime Fusion Net V9DEN. Their rate is working fine. I got 3 of them, so one goes down and take another one. Spoiled, eh? Spoiled. Spoiled or crazy, what did I do? But anyway, very nice. We had temperature up to 7 here today, I think. And I've seen 6 there for sure, so I might have went up to 7. It's beautiful, and we're getting a beautiful sunset at the present time, so there you go. Good evening to all, and thanks for doing the net, and we'll listen in for a little bit, some more until the end, probably. 7-3 VE1CT, VE9DEN. Did you hear Dalhousie portable over?
VE9DEN portable, VE1CT returning. Good evening, Denny. You're doing great there. Copy you confirmed +6. You might have hit +7. Hi. Hey, every degree counts. Glad to have you on board this evening, sir. And I thank you very much for your check-in, my friend. Greatly appreciate it. Better late than never. Hi. You take it easy. Yeah, that's the same as me. I have an FT5 and an FT70D. It's too bad the batteries wouldn't charge on the same charger. Of course, you need a different charger for each one. But the thing is, if we were to actually go through a lot of transmit and receiving, better have a lot of spare batteries. Hi. Anyway, my friend, you have yourself a good one there. You take it easy. VE9DEN portable, VE1CT, 7-3. Alright, bottom of the list, before we start round two, we're going to ask if there are any stations from outside the Maritimes through the rest of Canada which wish to check in at this time. Stations outside of the Maritimes, please come over to cross line, BE1 CT, standing by.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Hotel Zulu Stroke VE3.
Alrighty, I think I got the, I think I typed in the wrong call sign here, but we'll double check here. I know our New Brunswick station there is visiting Ontario. Let's see if I had this right. Was it Victor Echo 1 Mike Hotel Zulu? I probably have that backwards. Slash VE3, VE1 CT. Come on in and please correct me.
Oh, VE1CT, VE9MHZ, so VE3. I haven't been VE1 MHZ since 1993. And I understand nobody has it yet, so yeah, it's free for anybody if they want it. Yeah, I'm up here in Cornwall. My name is Jim, and my other call sign is Victor Echo 3 X-Ray Indy Delta. And we had a high of 9 degrees today. So, totally sunny. All the snow is gone again. We had snow on Monday. So, maybe half an inch. But, yeah, it's all gone. But they're telling me that we got another big storm coming up on the weekend. So, oh well. I guess it's still winter. The spring hasn't sprung yet. Anyway, just wanted to say hello to everybody on the net here. And, I'll pass it back. Net control. Thank you, Rob, for calling me in. VE1CT, VE3XID.
VE9, MHZ, VE1, CT returning. Good evening to you, Jim. Yeah, I'll say it's funny, when it came up, Nova Scotia, yep, you were right. No one has it yet. Just as I substituted that number 1 for number 9, you came up. There you were. Well, good to have you on board this evening, my friend. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. I wish you and any of your traveling companions there a great and safe evening there. You take it easy. VE9 MHZ slash VE3 VE1 CT 73. Alright, just put out one more call for any stations outside the Maritimes, just to be sure, and then we'll start with round 2. Stations outside the Maritimes wishing to check in, please come down with your call sign. VE1 CT standing by. Alrighty, we now start round number 2, starting with BY2 land. And stations west on the mud flat, wishing to check in this evening. Change hands, just in case the Joe's hearing me there. BY2 land, PEI stations, wishing to check in, please come in with your call sign. The 1 CT standing by. Okay, one more call for round 2 PEI. Station to BY2 land, wishing to check in. This is your final chance, at least for the round. Hi. The 1 CT standing by. Okie dokie. Going over to New Brunswick again. VE9, VA9 land. VE1, CT standing by. Stations from New Brunswick. Please come now.
Good evening, everyone from Delta Lima 3 Yankee Sierra Golf from Germany.
Victor Echo 9 Charlie Echo Lima.
Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo. Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo.
VE1 OL, VE1 Oscar Lima.
VE1 Tango United. I think I got stepped on.
All right, I have 3 New Brunswick stations, and hey, we have one from Germany there. Let's see. So far I have VE9 CEL, VE9 GK, VE1 OL, and VE1 GU. Our Delta Lima 3 station, I couldn't quite get your full call sign there. If you could come back one more time, greatly appreciate it. Go ahead, sir.
It was Delta Lima 3 Yankee Sierra Golf. This is Jack from Germany. I was listening to your QSO, and I was just trying some features here on my new radio, and I was impressed about the nice conversations you had. I just looked at your QTH, and it was you're from Nova Scotia, yeah. Fantastic place. I wish I was there. Looks amazing on Google Maps.
DL3, YSG, VE1, CT returning. Good evening to you, Jack. Oh, hey, I got something in common with you. I was actually born in Iserlohn, back in 1968. So I was born in Germany. Hi. Oh, we've got you all logged in here, and yeah, isn't it great? Halfway across the planet, and there we are, just like we're sitting there chatting next to each other. Hi. Oh, thank you very much for your ticket, Jack. Greatly appreciated, my friend, and you have yourself a great and safe evening there. Guten Tag. The DL3 YSG VE1 CT 73. And we're going next to VE9 CEL VE1 CT. Good evening.
V1 CT, V9 CL, good evening, Rob. This is Charles here from Kokang, but I'm in Livingston today. And it's funny, we left Moncton this morning, and it was snowing and cloudy. I guess a bit rainy, not really snowing, but it was rainy and icy. And then after Sussex, we didn't see any snow until we got back, well, close to Perth and Dover. Right after Perth and Dover, the snow started again. So there's not much snow in the rest of the province. So it's kind of a weird winter, I guess. That's not news. But anyway, nothing else to report. I'll pass it back to you. Thanks for letting me in. V1 CT, V9 CL 73, and I'll be clear.
VE9 CEL, VE1 CT returning. Good evening to you, George, or Charles. Why did I think of George? Anyway, good to have you on board this evening there, Charles. Thank you very much for your check-in, my friend. Greatly appreciated. And I wish you and yours a great and safe evening. You take her easy, my friend. VE9 CEL and VE1 CT 73. And we're going over to Glenn next, Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo, VE1 CT. Good evening, Glenn.
V1CT and the Wednesday Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 9er, Golf Kilo, returning to you. Yeah, good evening, Robert. Good evening to everybody on frequency there. I know Charles are coming before me and Jack from Germany. Nice to hear somebody from Germany there. And also Aubrey and Dennis coming up behind me. So good hello to those guys, and might be hearing them again later this evening, at least Dennis, that's for sure. Anyway, no real traffic, just doing a check into the net there, Robert. So I'll say 73 to everyone, and everyone have themselves a great evening. Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo, back to net control.
VE9GK, VE1 CT, returning good. Evening to you, Glenn. Doing great there, my friends. Glad to have you on board this evening, and thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciated. And wish you and yours a great and safe evening. Take her easy. VE9GK, VE1 CT, 73. And we got Aubrey and Dennis up next, starting with Aubrey. VE1 OL, VE1 CT. Good evening. You're with us there, Aubrey. VE1 OL, VE1 CT.
I'm just thinking, you listen to 2-meter analog stations, and some have audio you can hear just great, and other ones you can hardly tell they're there because they don't have their gain turned up, or they're not talking close enough to their mic or whatever. But I noticed here tonight that everybody sounds good. And nice to have the station on there from Germany. And I just want to say hello to everybody and thank you for doing the net, Rob. You do a fine job. So nothing else to report from here. So I'll turn it back to you. This is VE1OL.
VE1 OL, VE1 CT return. Good evening to you, Aubrey. Doing great there, my friend. Yeah, if I must say, it's, digital does have a lot of advantages over FM. That's for sure, regular FM analog. Whew, boy. But, yeah, glad to have you on board this evening, my friend. Greatly appreciated, and thanks for the kudos. We always appreciate knowing, that the net controllers are appreciated. Anyway, yourself a great safe evening there, my friend. You take it easy. VE1 OL, VE1 CT, 73. And good evening, Denny. VE1 Tango Uniform, VE1 CT, good evening.
VE1 Charlie Tango. This is VE1 Tango United. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all of the net. I'd like to say hello to my old friend Aubrey there. And she says everybody does sound nice on Fusion. Nice day in Fredericton. Got up to about 7 degrees and no wind, so it was a very pleasant day. Snow is about gone. It looks like spring's right around the corner. Otherwise, quiet day, Rob. Back to you, VE1 Charlie Tango. This is VE1 Tango United.
Victor Echo 1, Tango Uniform. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Tango returning. Good evening to you, Denny. You're doing great there, my friend. Copy of +7, and you were lucky, no wind. All right, you're lucky, got you. Glad to have you on board this evening there, my friend. And I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. I wish you and yours a great and safe evening there, my friend. You take her easy, Denny. VE1 TE you, VE1CT73. Alright, round 2 for Nova Scotia. Stations from BE1, BA1 land. Where should you check in this evening? Please come down with your call sign. BE1CT standing by, round 2 Nova Scotia stations.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Uniform India, VE1 MUI.
Alpha 1, Charlie Alpha Mike.
Alrighty, so far I've got 2 stations from Nova Scotia here, VE1 MUI and BA1 CAM. Good evening, Matt, and good evening, Chris. Are there any others from Nova Scotia wishing to check in? Please come now with your call sign, BE1 CT standing by, Nova Scotia stations. Alrighty, top of the list. Good evening, Matt. Thanks in your neck of the woods there, my friend. BE1 MUI, BE1 CT. Good evening.
BE1 CT in the net. Oh, excuse my other radio here. B1 the CT in the net, B1 MUI. Good evening there, Rob, and everybody else on here tonight. I got a nice evening here in Pumlico. Wind's finally died out a little bit, it seems, anyway, and it's cooling off here, but we're sitting at 6 degrees, and clear skies here, the sun just setting, and just getting back from a trip to Boston. Went down with a load of fish, delivered that yesterday morning, and got a chance to go visit the Seafood Expo that was going on there in Boston. That happens every year. Got to meet some of the put faces to the names, some of the people that we deal with every day, so that was nice anyway. And came back last night and across on the ferry this morning, and just been kind of hanging around the house ever since, taking it easy. So that's about it from here. Safe century. Everybody have a good week, and hopefully catch you next week. V1 CT and net, VE1 MUI.
VE1 MUI, VE1 CT returning. Good evening to you, Matt. Doing great there from Pumlico. And, yeah, hey, glad that you got there and back safely there from Boston. Yeah, I know what one you're talking about because I actually attended it a couple of times. Of course, although this was quite a while ago, back when I used to as a teenager kind of thing, I had worked for our fish plant there in Tiverton. One time it was owned by Small Brothers, the next time it was owned by D.B. Kinney, all that stuff. Anyway, glad to have you on board this evening, my friend. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. You have yourself a great and safe evening there. VE1 MUI, VE1 CT, 73. Alright, going over to Chris, Victor Alpha 1, Charlie Alpha Mike, VE1 CT. Good evening, sir.
VE1 CT, VA1 CAM. Good evening, Rob, and thanks for calling me in, and thanks for doing the net. Just down here in Moose River, what is it tonight? 0 degrees, and it's been 0 all day. But it was just enough to take care of all that dirty, wet snow that we got there overnight. I just got back from a little drive on the side-by-side. It didn't take very much of a drive on the elevation to get back into the snow. Up top there's another still, 3 or 4 inches up there still before that we need to get taken care of. But anyhow, other than that, nothing to report down here. Just 7-3 to all and back to net control.
VA1CAM, VE1CT, returning good evening to you, Chris. Top your 0 degrees there. Oh, hey, that's a good temperature for melting. Also, I guess when it comes down to it, that's a good temperature for rain or snow as well. Anyway, well, hey, let's hope that 4 inches disappears for you there. Glad to have you on board this evening, my friend. Thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciated. I wish you a great and safe evening. You take it easy there. VA1CAM, VE1CT, 73. Alright, that's bottom of the list so far of 27 check-ins this evening. So now we're going to put out a final call for any stations on the planet which are waiting to check in this evening. Thanks for your time and patience. VE1CT standing by for any and all call signs. Coming up.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra, V1DES. Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango, V9GC. VE1, Juliet Echo Charlie.
Alrighty, so far we got 3 stations here, VE1DES, VE9JCT, and VE1JEC. And this is one or anyone else wishing to check in. This will be the final call for this Wednesday's edition of the Maritime Fusion Net. Please give me what your call sign, VE1CT, standing by, final call. Alrighty. Oh, hey, that makes, I think that makes a nice even 30 for me here. Alright, let's start it up here. Good evening, Dawn. Since in your neck of the woods there, sir. VE1DES, VE1CT. Good evening.
V1 Charlie Tango, top evening to you. Things are good down here. Had some nasty, slushy, wet weather for a few days, but cleared up, been above freezing. Days are getting longer, birds are up there singing. Oh, what more could you want? Thanks for calling me in, V1 Charlie Tango, V1DES. Everybody have a fine evening.
VE1DES, VE1CT, returning good evening to you, Dawn. Doing great there, my friend. Glad to have you on board this evening, and thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. And I wish you and yours a great and safe evening. You take her easy, my friend. VE1DES, VE1CT, 73. Whipping over to Shediac, New Brunswick, see how Jean-Claude's doing there. There's to recommend Juliet Charlie Tango, VE1CT, bonsoir.
Yeah, bonsoir à toi, Robert, and good evening to all on net. Yep, I just got in the shack here about, maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. Yeah, watching TV, I don't know, I didn't do much today. Well, did some stuff inside, but not outside. And I think the eclipse is right on, right now, I think. I think it's been lasting for a few days because we haven't seen the sun for a long time. And anyway, I guess it's, that sun gives you energy, I guess, to do more stuff. I don't know. That's the way I feel. Oh well, eventually it'll be nice time of the year, rain and a little bit of snow and cloudy and overcast and that kind of stuff. Yeah, besides that, not much going on, so we'll say 7-3 again to all listening tonight. And thanks for doing the net, calling me in, Robert. I think it's the first time I contact you on Fusion, but anyway, nice to hear you, of course. And I'll turn it back to you. Thanks again, V9JCT. Yes, I'm in Shediac, New Brunswick.
VE9, JCT, VE1, CT returning. Yeah, we're used to hearing each other on regular analog there. Hi. Oh, just hoping you'll have the chance there to check in tomorrow morning there when I do the morning wake-up net. Hi. Hey, yeah, it's, what a difference. Hey, Jean-Claude. Anyway, hey, glad to have you on board this evening, my friend. I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. I wish you a great and safe evening there. You take her easy. VE9 JCT, VE1 CT, 73. Alright, let's see. Last up on the list, I got Jody here. Victor Echo 1, Julia Echo Charlie, VE1 CT. Good evening.
VE1 CT and the Maritime Fusion Net, VE1 JEC. Well, good evening there, Rob, and all on the frequency. Yeah, we had a mixture of sun today and some cloud, and that's about it up here at Woodstock First Nation, so it wasn't too bad of a day, +9 or so. I think it's supposed to be nice again tomorrow. I don't know, I haven't checked the weather yet for tomorrow. Anyhow, besides that, not much going on up here. It's been pretty quiet. So I'm just going to say 7-3 to you and all, everybody out there, and 88 to the ladies, if there's any out there. And I'm going to say see you later, and thank you for calling me in. Thanks for doing that. 7-3 there, bro.
VE1 JEC, VE1 CT return. Good evening to you, Joey. Doing great there from Woodstock, my friend. Doing great. Glad to have you on board this evening, and I thank you very much for your check-in. Greatly appreciate it. I wish you a great and safe evening, my friend. You take her easy there. VE1 JEC, VE1 CT, 73. Let's see. So, yeah, that's on the list. So, we had, let's see. First of all, I'll now proceed to close the net at this time. We had a total of 30 check-ins this evening. From all of our current Maritime Fusion Net controllers, we would like to thank all of our esteemed amateurs who checked in this evening. We are grateful also to the owners and clubs, as well as the maintenance crews on the repair nodes that are presently linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local ham operators to check in. Break. A recap of the net will be posted on the Maritime Fusion Net webpage at Whiskey, period, Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Charlie, period, Charlie, Alpha. And in regular spelling, www.maarc.ca. Now that the net is concluded, I now return the repairs and fusion notes to normal service. This is VE1 CT for the Maritime Fusion Net, signing off, wishing everyone a big 7-3, and above all, stay safe. And we all hope to hear from you again there next week. VE1 CT is clear.
Victor Echo 1, Victor Echo 1 CT, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. Please include me in, and I'll be number 31.
VE3AC, VE1 CT returning. Good evening. Let's see, I know I've heard John here before. Yeah, Miguel. Good to have you on board there this evening here. I got you as check-in number 31. Thanks a lot there. VE3AC, VE1 CT, 73.
And correction on the name. Although Miguel is, it is my name. It is the middle name. Frank is the first name. Frank, Foxtrot, Romeo, Alpha, November, Kilo. So if you could correct that in your system or whatever you're using, that would be much appreciated. And thank you again for bringing me in and being number 31. And it was nice to hear those that I did hear. I was away from the radio, and time almost slipped by, and I almost missed it. So here is my opportunity, so I grabbed it, and thanks for letting me in. So V1CT, Victor Echo 3, Alpha Charlie 73s, and take care.
Oh, no problem, Frank. My goodness, yeah. I looked you up on my quick list. Like, I have a quick list listing the amateurs who check in to the nets I do. So I have a central database. And, of course, I had just happened to be on the page for call-sign lookup there on Spectrum Canada's website. So I did it there, and well, there you go, you caught me. But I got you here. Yeah, I checked my own database, and yep, I got you guys straight. So catch you later, you take it easy. VV3AC, VV1CT, 73.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Uniform India Mobile, V1DES. You around there, Matt? V1MUI Mobile, V1DES. Nothing heard. V1DES going back to VHF.
V9 Delta Echo November. V9 Delta Echo November. You still around, Eddie? V9DN, V9DN, V9 Victor Echo Alpha, over.